Greek yogurt with sugar-free cheesecake pudding mix, blueberries. This is so good. And when it sits, it's even better. I have lunch and I have questions. I went to the vending machine, but I didn't have my debit card. Long story. But anyhow, today I want to talk about what I wish people knew about therapy before they start therapy. I think a lot of times we have this whole preconceived notion. We see on TV, we see folks stretched out on the sofa, and we believe that is what therapy is. Or I'm here to fix your life, give you advice, tell you what you're supposed to do. That ain't it, sis. Or bruh. That ain't it. So let's take a minute and think about your idea. This is all the things I wish people knew before they just signed up to start doing therapy. The blueberries are so good. They're like in season or something, I believe. I don't know, but typically blueberries are sour, but these are really sweet. That's what it looks like. It tastes just like a cheesecake. And like, I wish I had like a. Oh wait, I stole some of my kids' graham crackers. I need a crust. So, first thing is, therapy can be uncomfortable. Like it's not going to be every time you come into therapy, you're going to be like, oh, sometimes you leave not feeling better because, of course, therapy is linear. It's not just like, oh, therapy is not linear. It's like, oh, I went 3 times, so now I'm supposed to be feeling better. Nope, that's not what it is. Therapy is you're showing up, putting yourself first, and processing in session real time with your therapist what is going on. It's okay to be uncomfortable. If you're coming to therapy and you're feeling uncomfortable, um, processing trauma can be uncomfortable. But you probably spent your whole life being uncomfortable. So now allowing yourself to kind of deal with the uncomfortableness, if that's a word, is can be very powerful. Trying to get my water in for today. Another thing that I really wish that people knew about therapy is that I'm not the advice giver. I'm not here to give you advice. So a lot of times my clients might say, what do you think? What are your thoughts? And I have to be very careful that I'm not telling the client what they should or should not be doing, because that's not my job. My job is to walk side by side with you and help you process all these big traumas and different things like that. So if you just chimed in, I'm talking about the things I wish people knew about therapy before starting therapy. Another one is that, like I was mentioning, it's not my job to fix you. You're not broken. It's not my job to tell you what to do. Like, oh, relationships are another good one. People are like, what should I do? I have never told, I've been doing marriage counseling for 20 years. I've never told someone to divorce someone. Nope. I'm not telling you to divorce that man or that woman. That's not my job. Mm-mm. My job is to help you figure out your self-worth, figure out what you want to do, but it's never my job to sit here and tell somebody, leave that man. You're not my, even if he was my friend, I'm not going, I've never even told a friend they should divorce somebody. Because again, I don't want you feeling like you were the reason why you divorced somebody or, you know, not my job description. Another thing I wish people knew about therapy before starting therapy is that talking is just the minimum part of therapy. There's so much in touching with what's going on within you. That's why a lot of times I say, notice what's happening to your body. I need you to be self-aware that, oh, when I do a certain thing or when I ask a certain question, my body starts feeling, my nervous system starts going ablaze. And then once you find out that's what happened to my body, then I help you realize, where did you do that for the first time? Where'd you learn that from? So it's just a whole mind, body, spirit component that helps you realize what's going on. See, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm helping you recognize what's happening to your body. When did you feel this feeling before? When do you feel this feeling? See how it's helping you. So when you're not in session, you can be in a meeting and then you notice, oh, my heart is racing really fast. Oh, I remember that when my dad used to always tell me, oh, you didn't get good grades. Whatever the situation may be, you can start connecting the dots. And what do I always say? You have to name it before you tame it. So that's my job, is help you name what's going on. Not just tell you what to do. Never telling you what to do. Now we might go through it like a. I gotta eat fast when I'm talking, but as you can tell, my title used to be "Love to Talk but Ready to Listen." Because I love to talk. Fun facts about me: I didn't talk until I was age 5, and now I get paid to talk. But that's a talk for another day. Um, Earlier I was saying progress is not linear. I've had people in therapy for years. I've had people in therapy for months. It really depends on what's going on. Some people use therapy as sometimes maintenance. So they're in it because they're dealing with stuff and maybe they don't need it every other week, but they might need it monthly. Or some people come quarterly. So therapy should be a part of your self-care regimen. It doesn't have to be something somewhere you're going weekly. I rarely see clients weekly unless they're like going through a traumatic situation. But typically it's every other week. And then if something traumatic happens, it might be weekly. Or if they feel like they're doing pretty well, they might go to monthly and then eventually might go every other month and then it's as needed. So that's typically, I wish people knew that about therapy, that you don't have to be in it all day long. Like you don't have to be in it for every week. And really it's a collaborative. I ask people, how do you feel? Do you feel like we should have therapy weekly? And it has to be a medical need, of course, but it also can be, okay, we're doing really well. I've had some clients, they're doing really well, and I'm like, let's jump to monthly. And they're like, girl, it is winter in Michigan and the seasonal affective disorder is real. Catch me in the May or June and we can maybe go to monthly. And I love the fact they know that about themselves. Like they're bold enough to speak up and also able to say, hey, I need more. And I'm so for that. Another one is, see, any comments? Another one is, you don't have to know what to say. I have said it. I do EMDR. And with EMDR, and I do brain spotting. Brain spotting, I have said in 45-minute sessions, and neither one of us said anything. So you couldn't be in therapy. It's not about having all the right words. It's not about knowing what to say and when to say it, how to say it. It's about being present and showing up for you. So if you're concerned about, I don't know what to say, you could still come to therapy if you don't know what to say. If you feel like, I don't know if this person gets me, if they can give me the right advice, it's not my job to give you advice, so you ain't got to worry about that, sis or bro. If you're concerned that you don't think it can be a quick fix, therapy is not a quick fix. It can be a very, it can take some time, and that's okay. That is okay. And if a therapist says it should be really quick, that's probably a solution-focused therapist, and that might not work for you. For me, I'm really big on you gotta go back to go forward. So day one, we're gonna be talking about childhood. We're gonna talk about your birth order. We're gonna talk about what happened when you was 5 years old on the playground. They got you now scared to talk in front of people. We're gonna talk about all of that and wrap it up into why maybe today you're dealing with flaky love and you think that's okay. We're gonna find out the why. That's what I want clients to know before you start therapy. Find out what kind of therapist works best for you. I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes because, again, I could talk for 20, 30 minutes when it comes. I could talk probably endless about inner child work, healing inner child therapy. I want to keep it under 10 minutes. So if you have any questions or if any of this resonated with you, please make sure you stay and follow and be a part of this, because again, I'm always dropping gems. I'm always talking about, different ways. I just made a video, which I'm so excited about. It's 7 minutes of me actually showing you how to calm your body down, and we're doing it together. Like, it's movement over meltdown. So please make sure that you are sticking around you're staying, and you're just being part of this journey. Okay, I'm gonna try to. I have another client in 7 minutes. I'm gonna try to woof this food down and go from there. But you guys have a wonderful. It is Friday, wonderful Friday, and if you're in Michigan, the weather is. But thank God to be alive. All right, talk to you guys. Bye.